Have you ever felt so lonely you wished you had someone to talk to, without judgment and for free? Millions of people are finding that, but not in another person. They're finding it in artificial intelligence. In this video, we're going to uncover why ChatGPT has become a pseudo-therapist for millions, what the real dangers are, and if AI can truly replace a human therapist. And by the end, I'll give you essential tips for safely using AI for your mental well-being without falling into traps. It's a curious phenomenon. Just a few years ago, the idea of pouring your heart out to an algorithm seemed like science fiction. Today, in 2025, AI therapy has exploded. We're talking about almost half of US adults struggling with anxiety or depression using models like ChatGPT for emotional relief. Yes, nearly 50%, and it's not just a US quirk. In Australia, 47% already rely on AI as a personal therapist. Europe, Asia, the global need for mental health resources has outstripped supply, and AI has stepped in to fill that gap. What's driving this insatiable demand for a digital shoulder to cry on? The motivations are real and multifaceted. 24/7 access. Life doesn't adhere to business hours. An emotional crisis can strike at 3 a.m. AI is there instantly. Low zero cost. Private therapy can be expensive. Chatbots are mostly free or low cost, democratizing access, anonymity, and perceived non-judgment. Talking to a machine can feel easier than to a human, without fear of judgment or embarrassment. Instant responses. In moments of distress, every second counts. ChatGPT replies in an instant, reinforcing an engagement loop. Shortage of clinicians. There's a massive global deficit of human therapists. AI emerges as an accessible alternative. It's almost as if AI arrived at precisely the right moment, when our traditional mental health infrastructures are strained to their breaking point and the world is increasingly digital. But what exactly is it about these algorithms that makes them so appealing as listeners? Is it true empathy or something else entirely? Our human brain has an incredible capacity for anthropomorphism. AI is programmed to synthesize therapeutic phrases. It sounds like you're going through a lot, and I understand that can be incredibly challenging. We interpret this as understanding, but the machine has no consciousness. It merely mimics. It's a masterful mimicry, a digital echo that feels just real enough to be comforting. Ever forgotten what you said in your last session? AI models retain conversational context, providing seamless continuity that can feel more coherent than fragmented appointments with different professionals. Now, before we hail our new digital overlords as saviors of mental health, it's crucial to pump the brakes and acknowledge the very real limitations and, frankly, dangers inherent in relying solely on chatbot therapy. This isn't just about technological imperfections. It's about the fundamental differences between human consciousness and algorithmic processing. Lack of genuine understanding. As much as these algorithms can simulate empathy, they cannot truly feel or intuit nuance. They pattern match words but don't grasp the depth of human experience. It's like a highly convincing mime. Impressive, but ultimately not the real thing. Absence of licensure and ethical codes. This is a big one. Unlike accredited psychologists, ChatGPT and similar consumer-facing AI tools follow no binding clinical guidelines or ethical frameworks that prioritize patient well-being. There's no Hippocratic oath for an algorithm, no regulatory body to revoke its license, misinformation, or harmful advice. This is perhaps the most chilling danger. Case studies already exist where chatbots have been documented giving unsafe instructions or even, horrifyingly, encouraging self-harm. Imagine turning to what you perceive as a helpful confidant in your darkest hour, only to be given advice that puts you in direct danger. Data privacy concerns. We're talking about deeply sensitive personal disclosures here. Our innermost thoughts, fears, vulnerabilities. How is this data used? Who has access? The black box of privacy remains a significant source of anxiety. Reinforcement of unhealthy coping mechanisms. AI can fall into the trap of echoing responses. This echo chamber effect, while seemingly validating, can inadvertently normalize negative thought patterns. A human therapist is trained to challenge, to push back, to offer new perspectives. AI might simply reflect what you're saying, which isn't always helpful for growth. Dependency and isolation. The cruel irony, seeking connection through a machine might lead you further down the path of genuine loneliness. MIT OpenAI research shows that lonely users felt worse after heavy conversational bot use. High-profile incidents. These aren't hypothetical scenarios. The tragic case of a Belgian man's suicide after weeks of intense exchanges with a chatbot served as a stark, horrifying reminder of the stakes when unregulated systems interact with vulnerable people. The widespread reliance on AI therapy isn't just a testament to technological advancement. It's a glaring symptom of underlying societal crises. Rising loneliness, limited access to affordable counseling, and a growing cultural comfort with digital intimacy over the messiness and effort of human dialogue. Are we turning to machines because we've lost the art of genuine human connection, or because the systems designed to support that connection have failed us? AI feels like a lifeline for some, but it's no substitute for real human care. We should be wary of any narrative that suggests it is. Given the realities of its pervasive use, it's not about whether we should use AI for emotional support, but how we can use it safely and responsibly. Think of it as a tool, not a clinician. Avoid sharing identifying or deeply personal data. Use reputable platforms with transparent privacy policies. Set time limits to prevent dependency. In a crisis, contact emergency services or licensed professionals immediately. Combine AI tools with real-world support networks and therapy whenever possible. The rise of AI therapy is a fascinating, if sometimes unsettling, reflection of our current moment. It encapsulates both the breathtaking ingenuity of contemporary technology and the undeniable, often unmet, emotional needs of modern life. ChatGPT, with its always-on availability and seemingly empathetic responses, can indeed be a comforting confidant for many, a digital diary, a sounding board, a quick source of validation in a lonely world. By embracing AI's convenience while rigorously recognizing and respecting its inherent limits, individuals and societies can, hopefully, harness these powerful digital tools without inadvertently sacrificing the irreplaceable value of human connection. The journey ahead will undoubtedly be complex, but the well-being of your mind, both digital and decidedly human, depends on it. If you're struggling, combine AI support with professional help and stay informed about privacy and safety. Your well-being is paramount. Leave a comment below. Have you ever used AI for emotional support? What was your experience?